Principal and PNP candidate charged with buggery. 5 persons shot and killed in Westmoreland in 72 hours, while tensions continue to be high in Little London after the death of the teens. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. Former People's National Party candidate for St. Mary Western, Errol Basco, has been charged with buggery. Acting Commanding Officer of the St. Mary Police Division, Deputy Superintendent Kevin Francis, confirmed the charges. The charges related to an alleged encounter Basco had with a 23-year-old man from Gale in St. Mary who had reportedly sought the assistance of the educator in a legal matter. Basco, the principal of Taki High School, remains in custody and is to appear in court this week. The educator is being represented by attorneys Valerie Robertson and Oswest Senior Simmet. Meanwhile, a woman who allegedly kidnapped an 11-day-old newborn from her parents at the Victoria Jubilee Maternity Hospital on Monday is now in custody. According to the police, the woman was nabbed in the community of Dunkirk in East Kingston, where the baby was reportedly found in her custody. The name of the suspect has not yet been released. The baby, Kamoy Shantana Robe, was reportedly taken from her mother, 26-year-old Christiana Blake, while at the hospital. According to the police, the parents went to the Kingston Public Hospital with the infant, where Blake went for treatment as well. The father left the mother, who is in a wheelchair, and went to purchase food. The suspect reportedly approached the mother and offered to assist her with the baby, and she reportedly handed the baby to someone she had seen before. The suspect then said that she will soon be back. The mother attempted to stop the suspect, who reassured her that she would be back, but left with the baby and did not return. The Manchester police said that they have been targeting predial larcenies in the parish. On Friday, the police, along with public health inspectors and personnel from the Veterinary Services Division of the Ministry of Agriculture, carried out operations in the Porous, Christiana, and Mandeville markets and slaughterhouse in Berrydale, Christiana, and Comfort, as well as some undisclosed meat shops. Between January 11 to 24, 7 heads of cattle were butchered and 4 wounded by thieves. 3 of the wounded were euthanized. And Manchester has been hard hit by predial thieves since last year into the new year. And tension is still high in the Little London community as the residents and families of Tariq Fraser and Javian Black continue to search for answers in relation to their deaths. The teens were killed in an alleged motorcycle chase in Little London, Westmoreland on Friday night, and it's alleged that the accident was as a result of a police chase. According to some residents, the teens were chased by the police, who allegedly hit their motorcycle, which then collided with a tree. But according to the police corporate communications unit, at about 8:45 p.m., Black and Fraser, who were both traveling on a cheetah motorcycle, collided with a motorcar that was traveling in the opposite direction. But according to the police, the driver of the motorcar fled the scene. Another motorcyclist who was traveling in close proximity was also injured in the incident, and all 3 cyclists were taken to hospital, where Fraser and Black were pronounced dead. But the news on the ground is that the police were the ones who hit the teens off the motorbike. A woman was shot and wounded in an early morning attack in Central Village in St. Catherine. The 55-year-old woman was shot about 12:15 while sitting at her gate at 56 First Avenue, and it's reported that the woman sustained bullet wounds to her face. The police were called and she was transported to hospital, and her condition is considered serious. Meanwhile, the police have now laid charges against a St. Elizabeth man accused of sexually assaulting an 11-year-old child. The accused was charged on the weekend as part of the police crackdown on sex crimes in the parish, and he has been charged with rape, buggery, and grievous sexual assault. An investigation said the alleged incident occurred over the period February 2023 to July 2023. The St. Elizabeth police have also charged a 21-year-old farmer of Leeds district with rape, having sexual intercourse with a person under the age of 16, and grievous sexual assault. The alleged incident occurred in July of 2021 while the 15-year-old victim was spending time with relatives. The accused, who was listed as wanted by the St. Elizabeth police, was brought in by his mother. 5 persons were shot and killed in less than 72 hours in Grange Hill in Westmoreland. The latest incident happened shortly after 9 a.m. on Monday, while another man was shot while driving his motorcycle in Geneva. The identity of the deceased man is not yet known. Meanwhile, 1 man was shot and killed and another shot as they traveled in a motorcar in Forestfield, Geneva on Sunday night. The deceased has been identified as 23-year-old Shaquille Forrest, a customer service representative of Bay Road District in Little London and Fullersfield District in Grange Hill in the parish. According to reports, Forrest and the now injured man were traveling in a grey 2003 Toyota Axia motorcar in the direction of Fullersfield Square from Geneva direction. The lawmen said upon reaching the square, they were confronted by a lone gunman who opened fire at them in the vehicle. Forrest, the police said, lost control of the motor car, which then veered across the road and stopped on the right embankment. Both men, in fear of their lives, then ran from the vehicle in different directions. The gunman is said to have chased Forrest while firing gunshots at him, hitting him to the head and the upper body. When the shooting subsided, the other occupant of the vehicle was found with a gunshot wound to his abdomen. The injured man was transported to hospital by residents, where he was admitted in serious condition. Forrest, on the other hand, was found in a drain to the right side of the road, suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds to the upper body. He was later transported to hospital, where he was pronounced dead. 3 men were also killed in the community on Saturday, just hours apart, and it is rumored that the killings might be as a result of a feud between rival communities. Investigations are now ongoing. On to sports. ISA President Keith Wellington said its decision to deny 2 Ghanaian Jamaica College athletes from competing at this year's Boys and Girls Athletics Championship remains final. Jamaica College had appealed ISA's decision to rule long-distance runners Evan Tete and Dominic Amponsa ineligible for this year's competition, which is set for March 19 to the 23rd. However, this was thrown out by the governing body for local high school sports, and this led to Jamaica College writing to the Minister of Sports, Olivia Grange, asking for intervention in the matter. But Wellington at the recent Champs launch said ISA will not be moved on its decision. Both athletes had arrived in Jamaica on October 4th of last year, and ISA rule states that to be eligible to compete at any competition within the same school year, a student must be in school by September 30, the latest of that school year. So they were late by 4 days. Mount Pleasant took control of the Premier League, beating Cavaliers 2-0 and now put some distance between the first and the second place team. Mount Pleasant now moved to 49 points and Cavalier remained in second on 45 points. Last night, Arnett Gardens beat Limehall 3-0 and jumped into 5th place with 42 points, which is the same as 3rd and 4th place Tivoli and Portmore respectively. And in other results, Tivoli and Dunbeholden played to a 1-1 draw. Portmore and Waterhouse played to a 0-0 draw. Humber Lions defeated Vere United 3-0. Montego Bay edged Treasure Beach 1-0, while Molynes beat Harborview 1-0, and in last night's game, Arnett beat Limehall 3-0. And that's going to be news and sports on your favorite community radio. And if you ever miss the news on this station, please go to YouTube, type in Jamerican Undiluted News, listen, like, share, and subscribe to keep it going. My name is Mikey Bones. Have a wonderful day. Icon.